Hey everybody, Drake here. This is two hoodies and three cats. I'm a solo hoodie right now. I am I'm continuing down the Ren Rabbit hole tonight. We are doing Money Game Part 2. I checked out the first one. I really liked it. It was really about kind of like how money is, a tool, but at the end of the day, it's really not really worth much. And it's really crazy how we work hourly rate jobs and you're worth only this small amount of money, and the vast majority of people are struggling when at the end of the day it's just like it really is a game. But I want to get right into this. So we're getting right into Ren Money Game Part 2. Ren Money Game Part 2. If you can give me any insight on the Ren stuff, if you can tell me any info about this music arc, because Part 3 is on the new one. I haven't gotten there yet. I want to do it, but I want to kind of get there in the right order. But if you can give me info on what's going on in the Money Game 1 and what the guy under the mask was about, that was all wrapped up, or any insight in this that I might not be able to pick up on. And I've had a couple people suggest a couple deals to watch, but any comments or any direction would be great on Ren. And for any of the renegades, welcome here. Thank you for being here. Please also like and subscribe. I'm not doing this for monetization. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I'm enjoying it. And I'm trying to do tracks and find artists that have positive messages that can help people. A lot of people out there are struggling with emotional issues, addictions, all coping skills, all kinds of different things. And a lot of people these days feel more alone than ever before. So really the goal is to help people connect with music that can help them with things they're dealing with and get different takes on it. So let's get right into Ren, the Money Game Part 2.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate.
Okay, that was pretty crazy. I was gonna say right off the bat that I really love his guitar and his flow and the way he just kind of goes and his cadence. I really love it. I like it a lot. It's like it sucks me in, and I'm really glad I chose the lyric video. I did the official lyric video. I know it's kind of distracting with the lyrics there, but I'm drawn with lyrics. Music is great, but the people that tell you I only listen to music for the music, that it is what it is. But a lot of these musicians have something to say, and you might just love their music, but unless you actually pay attention to what they're actually saying and the message they're giving out, maybe you're supporting something that you're not really sure about. The crazy part about how this started, man, is he straight up talks about the fact that the politicians and the rich, they don't give a flip about the people below them. They all have agendas. They're all bought and paid for by big business and corporations and banks and lobbyists and all this other stuff. And they're basically creating the environment the rest of us get to live in. And for most of the time, it doesn't benefit us too much. I'm going to back this up to right there. Yeah, to the beginning of the lyrics. Let's go.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Right, my
What's hang on a minute, I gotta back up. If number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. So that's obviously in England some kind of important address. Is that the Parliament building? Is that like the House of Commons? Is that like Buckingham Palace? Ooh. In the comments below, tell me what number 10 Downing Street is. I have no idea. I'm going to back it up a little before that. He's like pulling no punches with this. It's pretty crazy.
An A blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 a storm it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we died upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
Man, that is huge. That line is great. It's easier to point the blame, than look in the mirror and take responsibility for our part. You know, a lot of times we have complaints about how the system works and what's going on, and the vast majority of people, at least in America, there's like half the population doesn't even vote. I mean, really, they don't. They don't care because they see it as it doesn't matter which side you vote for, it's going to be the same no matter what. But the reality is, the way that at least the United States was set up, this republic, it was set up for all the citizens to take ownership in the country they were in and actually be involved in all aspects of the political process and the day-to-day activities of your government. That way you could monitor and regulate the country, and you would prevent certain aspects from occurring. Well, this society has been educated out of knowing how to do any of that by design, so that the power elites and the government could control and maintain this power struggle, this money game over us. Ren's a genius. I'm really liking this, and I'm only like a minute in. Let's keep going. But man, the whole thing about looking in the mirror and taking responsibility for your part, that can be applied to so many things other than money. We make choices in our personal lives, and sometimes we want to run away from responsibility. We need to learn how that sometimes if we make choices and we don't like the consequences, we need to think more about what our choices are before we make certain choices, and then have cop-out options for how we want to deal with the consequences. Let's keep going.
Point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two, gotta make the people think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A stormy.
Oh my word. Oh my word, that was amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of that whole little 10 count, because that was crazy. I'm gonna stop it. Oh man, oh. Right here.
This money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step 1, you must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me.
That's funny. So, I owned a comic book store for quite a while back in the day, and I still sell collectibles on eBay and some other stuff. But people would, in the industry, dealers would actually take certain books and buy them, as many of them as they could, and stuff them somewhere else so that they could create a demand for those and trickle them out. And then when the popularity got big enough, they would start flooding them out so they could sell them and make money. So the supply and demand thing it's crazy, because I mean, they do that already. They invent, or they create products for us to just decide that we got to have. And people, they put them in magazines and on the internet and social media. And man, let's say you've got your smartphone or your iPhone, or you're on the computer and you're searching something in Google. Man, these things are listening all the time, and it's hilarious. I was looking for something for one of my cats just yesterday. I looked it up, and then on Facebook, and it's a totally different platform, pulls this exact same product up and starts showing it to me in mass. It's crazy. All right, that was step 1, was create a scarcity of an item.
A sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me. Take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2. Gotta make the people think that they want them. Really want them. Really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product.
Yeah, it's great. You get a handful of high-end celebrities or people that are super popular to be like, hey, look what I got. I actually got one of these things. I finally got one. I got this particular phone. This is the phone that everybody needs to have. You won't believe what it does. And that's, man, Ren is speaking facts.
Product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste, man. 3. It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4.
It's monopoly. It's a game. It's a trick. The whole thing, the whole system of the whole way they have this system set up, where we work hours of our days to get this amount of money that fits here to pay bills and have a little left over, and then we got to figure out what we need to spend it on. Or we set it aside to try to have money to retire on, or we're hoping we can win the lottery, or we get hit some big deal, or we can start a business and make it big. And in the meantime, just like Monopoly, most of us go bankrupt and bust, and we end up having to we're slaves to the system. If you guys don't realize it yet, we're all slaves to a monetary debt system. We're debt slaves. No matter where you live, we're all debt slaves right now. It's debt slaves because the world is based on a credit system, and your credit score only counts based on how much debt you've accrued and how well you pay your bills. So if you don't have any debt and you're not paying any bills, you have no credit. It's a twisted situation.
Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land. Fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take.
Think about that. That one line. Expand and sell. Why just stop with seashells? And he said right here, says sell guns, sell stocks, sell diamonds, sell rocks, sell water to a fish. Sell the time to a clock. It's something that always bothered me is that if you look at most creatures on the planet, everything, they just live on the planet. They're born here. They get to live here. Some of them we put in zoos, but they don't, no, just human beings. We're born here and we have the right to life. And according to the United States, you have the right to life, happiness, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It used to be life, liberty, and property, but now it's life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. So regardless of what you think it is, you have the right to be alive and live here. But unless you're homeless, you're paying to live here. And you're paying constantly. They're just taking money from you day in and day out just for the ability to live on a planet that you were born onto. It's crazy.
Sell seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain.
The whole thing about water, though, the most abundant thing on the planet, and you still gotta buy it. It's crazy when you think about it. You go to a restaurant and get a glass of water for free if you buy a meal. Most of the time, they'll give you a cup of water anyway. So you could get a glass of water or something to drink, but if you need water for all kinds of stuff. And I don't know anywhere where you get it for free, really. Unless you have a property that has a lake on it and you can get water out of your own lake, then you're paying for water. Or a well. If you have a well.
Comes our way, and no surprise to distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old.
Okay, that was pretty awesome. I'm really liking his subject matter and the way he approaches it and how he uses so much detail in the nursery rhyme about she sells seashells by the seashore. That was pretty cool, and how he tied it into the theme of the whole track. But man, the more I learn about, I've done 3 songs by him, and I just want to keep going down the rabbit hole. So if you like this track, comment below. If I miss something, if I'm not on the right path on how I'm picking up what he's putting down, please let me know. It seems pretty straightforward. I really like it. The 2 songs that are popped up on here, it's Jenny's Tale and Screech's Tale. I was told to do them at some point, but there's a full version of them together. So I thought about doing them individually, but I had one of my subscribers or somebody that commented on one of the High Ren or the Money Game Part 1 told me I needed to do them together. So if you watch this, comment below, let me know separately, together, both. I don't know. Let me know. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate the love. If you're new to the channel and you're one of the thousands of people that are watching my videos but not subscribing, just hit subscribe. Just go hit subscribe. And if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, hit the notification bell too. I'm trying to make sure I put out content on a regular basis, and I've got some lives coming up soon. We're also I'm going to start a podcast. I got a buddy of mine. We're going to do a podcast on this channel. And we're going to tackle all types of different topics, talk about music and bands and the positive and negative sides of the music industry and mental health and just whatever we can come up with, we're going to talk about. And I got a couple guests lined up for, I got a musician. I got 2 or 3 friends that are musicians that I'm going to react to some of their stuff. I'm going to try to have them on and do a reaction with them on with me, and then we'll put it out. So bear with me. And again, love you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Thank you.